Hello everyone, I'm Frank. Welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's challenging level puzzle. It's called Unique Islands of Nine by Scruffamuda. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. Okay, divide the grid into islands of one or more orthogonally connected cells, such that each island contains a set of digits summing to 9. Digits may repeat on an island, but each island must contain a unique set of digits. Oh. Okay. Islands must not touch each other, even diagonally, except at cells joined by a line. Huh. Each line marks a bridge between two islands. All cells not part of an island are in the ocean, which must be a contiguous region of orthogonally connected cells that never completely fills a 2x2 area. I'm reading the whole thing because I think I need to grasp essentially the complete rule set. So we'll get to essentially examples and what this means in general a little bit later. A digit in a circle counts the number of cells in its own region, island, or ocean, seen in its row and column combined, including itself, where cells in other regions block visions and are not seen. Okay, so we needed to divide the grid into islands and ocean cells, right? The ocean is one large contiguous set of orthogonally connected cells. So it has to be one specific region, which is orthogonally contiguous with all the other ocean cells, or it must be essentially connected. And orthogonally connected, orthogonally connected means that they just share an edge. So these two cells are orthogonally connected. And islands cannot touch each other except for these bridge areas. So obviously you can have an island by itself, which forms essentially one long. You can have one big island, which would be all contiguous to each other, but you cannot have that touching another island except in these bridge spots. And we do know that both of those are islands on both sides of the bridge. And the ocean can never be completely filling a 2x2 area. So for example, this would not be a valid ocean because we have a 2x2 area, which is all ocean. So that can never be, the ocean itself can never be completely in a 2x2 area. And all the digits on an island must sum up to 9 completely. And you do have, you can have repeats. One thing you cannot have is an island with exactly the same digits as another island. Because, yeah, you have to contain a unique set of digits. So say you had an island of 1, which would be 9, right here. That would mean there is not another island, which is also 9, because we already used the unique set of digits of 9. What else do we have? So digits may not repeat. Think that they must contain unique sets of digits. Islands must not touch each other, even diagonally, except at bridges. All cells, right? Ocean. Okay. So digits and circles. A digit in a circle counts the number of cells in its own region, island, or ocean. So if this were island, it would count all the unique. If this were ocean, this would count the number of unique ocean cells that it sees horizontally. Is that a word? No. Um, that it sees horizontally. There we go. Or vertically, which is seen in its row combined, including itself. So, for example, if we had an ocean like this, and the rest were just for uh, yeah, just for example, if this were essentially the ocean, let's just say this was ocean 2. This is not legal, but we're just trying to try something out. This would see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cells that are in the same region. So that would be 7 specifically. This would see 4 cells which are in the same region because we're blocked by the other region, and it doesn't see cells that are past that. This would be specifically 4, because it would see these 4 cells, it would be blocked by this, so it cannot see any cells beyond that, and it's blocked here. It can't see any cells beyond that. This would be 4 also, because it sees 1, 2, 3, 4 island cells, and it's an island cell itself. This would be 5, because it would see 5 island cells, right? Because it sees 1, 2, 3, 4 is blocked by the ocean, is blocked by the ocean, blocked by the ocean, and it sees that one. So this would be 5 in this example. And that's how circles work. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so one thing we know, all the cells surrounding the surrounding bridges, these lines must be bridges. So they must be islands. So therefore, these are islands, and these are islands, and these are islands. But we know that every cell around them must be broken up because this is a bridge across islands, and the island cannot connect with itself. These must be non-island cells. These must be non-island cells, and these must be non-island cells. Similarly here, and similarly here. Well, this could be an island here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, what if this weren't an island? If this is not an island, say this was an ocean, we know these 2 cells are both islands by, well, okay. Yeah, okay, that's another thing. If this were island, you would have 2 islands which would be touching each other diagonally, but not connected by a bridge. So this cannot be an ocean cell. This has to be an island cell. So now we know this is all connected. If we were to extend this island somewhere if we were to try to extend this island, what happens? The problem is if it extends, it can only extend in this box. And therefore, we would have 4 digits which are unique. The minimum amount of value, if you sum up those 4 digits, would be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which adds up to 10. And already this island would be greater than 9. So you cannot extend this island any further. Therefore, these 2 must be ocean cells. This must be an ocean cell because there's no bridge connecting to it to another island. And we have this cell seeing 4 island cells, and it's an island cell itself. And then it's blocked by ocean cells. So this must be 4. These two must add up to at least 7. So therefore, this is 1 or 2. And this could be 1, 2, 1, 2, or this could be 1, 3, 1, 3. Right? So this one of these is 1. So this could be 1, 3, 1, 3, and this is 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is 2. This cannot be an island because there's no bridge connecting it. So this is ocean. This cannot be island because it doesn't have a bridge connecting to it. So that must be ocean. So this see, okay, so what do these see at least? These see at least 4 oceans. If both of these were islands, the problem with that is then both of these cells would see the same amount of ocean cells, right? Because they would be both blocked here and both blocked here, but they would see the same amount in this direction. Therefore, one of these has to be ocean, and actually it would have a 2 by 2 area, which is all ocean, which actually no, that would be island. So one of these has to be island, and one of these has to be ocean. One of these is island, one of these is ocean. Therefore, these have to be 1 apart from each other, right? Because we know these are both islands. One of them sees 1, the other one sees 0. This is at most seeing 6 total here. So this could be 5, 6, or 7. This is 5, 6, or 7. Either way, the 6 has to be here, right? It cannot be, it is either 5 or 6 because one of these is different, or it's 6 or 7. So either way, the 6 has to be here, which means we see 5 oceans at least. Ocean. We have a 2 by 2 area now where 3 of the cells are oceans. This cannot be ocean. This must be a island cell. Now, this must be connected to this island cell because otherwise it would have a bridge. So therefore, this is an island cell. But if we connect this island to this cell, that would mean 4 digits adding up to 4 unique digits, which would add up to, at minimum, 10. And therefore, that's not allowed. So this has to be a separate island from this. This cannot be island because, or it cannot be an island because if this were island, it would have to connect by bridge to this one because it has to be separate. Well, yeah, so this cannot be the same island as this. This can't be a lot island because it cannot connect. You don't have a bridge to anything. This could go here if it connects all the way here, but then that would be 5 unique digits on an island, which would add up to at least 15, and that's not allowed. So this one is not an island either. So this is an ocean. Don't know about these. This sees at least, this is 1 or 2. No, it's 1, 2, or 3. It's 2 or 3. Because it sees either these 2 or these 3, and it's blocked by these 3 cells. Let's see. This cannot be 1 or 4, so it could be 2, 3, or 5. It cannot be 6, because if it's 6, this would have to be 1 and 2 specifically. And that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. This cannot be an island unless it, well, it could be those 3. Okay, so say it was these 3. What's the minimum here? This would have to be 1, 2, and 3. That's the case, minimum. So that would add up to 6. This would be minimum 1 and 3 because it can never be 1 and 2 because that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this would be 4 at minimum and 6 at minimum if it extended to here. that would add up to 10, which is not allowed. So this cannot be an island cell because it doesn't have a bridge to it, and it can't be part of this island. So therefore, this has to be an ocean cell, which makes this 6 and 7. We know this is 6 and 7. Okay. This is 2, 3, or 5. What else do we know? These two cells cannot be the same cell. Well, it can't be because, well, it could have been because of island, potentially. But the problem is, if these are both island cells, they see the same amount, right? Because these two, they're blocked by here and then on the border of the grid. So they would see exactly the same if they were exactly the same, but they can't be. One has to be blue, one has to be green. If it's an island by itself, so say this was an island, it would only see one digit, but that would not add up to 9. So this cannot be an island by itself. This has to be not ocean then, because this has to be ocean. So therefore, this would see either 2 or 3. I'm not sure. 2 or 3. This has to be an island, because otherwise, if this were by itself, this would be 1. And again, you can't have an island that just adds up to 1. So this is either 2 or 3, because one of these two is an island and one of these is ocean. It could be this way as an island, or this could be in ocean. So both of those are possible. If this is not, okay, so what? If this 2, obviously then this would be 2, and this would have to be 7. If this is 3 in a row, it could be this is 4 and this is 2. Or this is 1 and this is 5. But we don't know. And we don't know what else this could be. But we know this has to be 1, 4, or 7. Either way. This is 2 or 3. This sees at most 6. So these 2 at least. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I'm not sure which. This sees at least 3. So this could be 3 through 9. If it sees those 3. What else? Okay, so this could be 9. We don't know if it extends that. Oh, wait. No, it has to see at least 2. If this is an island by itself, it would be 1. Right? And this sees at most 5 digits that you would have an island. Actually, it can't be. So it cannot be 5, because if it's 5, it sees all 5 of those, and therefore this would be 1 through 5 at minimum, which would add up to 15, and islands can only add up to 9. Similarly, it can't be 4, because if it's 1 through 4, he would see 4 islands, and therefore they would have 4 unique digits adding up from 1 through 4, which adds up to 10. Those can't be 4. This has to be 2 or 3. This has to be an island, and we don't know about the rest. And it could extend here, so that's fine. Yeah, we don't know have anything else about that. Okay, how does this work? If this sees 3 digits here, 3 islands, then this would have to be at minimum 1, 4, and 3. That would be added to 8. But this is at minimum 2, because we know the 1 has to be one of these 2. So therefore, this would be 8 plus 2, and that would add up to 10, which is not allowed. Therefore, we know this is 2. It exceeds 2 digits. This cannot be an island, so therefore it's an ocean. This has to be 1, which means this has to add up to 8. So this has to be this has to be 1 and 3. And this is 1 and 3. This is at least 3, so this is adds up to 5 at least. So this cannot be 5 anymore. This has to be either 2, and it cannot be 3. Therefore, this must be 2. So this is 2 and 2. It could, what if it adds this? What's the minimum there? It has to be 5. 2 and 5, 2 already adds up to 9. 3, that doesn't work. So this cannot be an island. This has to be ocean. This then can't be 3. It has to be 5. This can't be 2, so this is 3. It sees three island cells, so therefore this can't be ocean, so this is island. This can't be island because this has to be different. This sees 6 ocean cells, so this is 6. And this sees 7 ocean cells, so that's 7. We have the 2 by 2 area where 3 of the cells are ocean, therefore this must be an island. There's no bridge connecting these two, so this must be part of the same island. They're all connected. This is 3, which could be either 1, 5, or 4, 2. So this is 2 or 5. This is island here. This sees 2, this sees 3. How many does this see? This sees 6. This sees 6 ocean cells. This, we don't know. This can't be 1, 3, or 4. So this is at minimum 2. 2 or 5. If this is 5, this could be 1 or 3, or it could extend further. We don't know. Well, but then that would be 3 digits. So this would be 2 if that's the case. Yeah. This at least adds at, this is at most, sorry, at least 3, right? 1 and 2. So therefore, this cannot be greater than 6. We can't have a 1, 3, or 4 because of the 4 and the 1, 3 pair in box 2. Therefore, this is 2 or 5. And this is 2 or 5, which means the remaining cells in box 2 must be 8. This is 2 or 5 because it can't be 6, 3, 1, or 4. And 7 greater doesn't work because these two must be at least 3. This can't be 5 anymore. If this is 5, that means this would have to add up to 4. So this would then be 1 and 3. If this is 2, this could go up to, this could add up to 7. So this would be 1 through 6. This can't be 6. This could be 1 through 6. This can't be 6 or 3. Or 2 or 5 because of the 2, 5, 2, 5 pair in row 1. Now we have a 1, 4, 1, 4 pair in row 1, 2. So the remaining cells cannot contain a 1, 4, 2, 5, or 3, or 6. Therefore, it must be 7, 8, or 9. So this is 7, 8, or 9. It cannot be an island seeing 7, 8, or 9, right? Because if it were, it would be seeing quite a bit. It could be none. If this were part of the island, it would be too big, right? You'd have 7 plus 1 plus 2, which is already 10. So therefore, this has to be ocean. This is 7, 8, or 9. It cannot see 9 islands. It cannot see 8 islands or 7 islands because then that would be 1 through 7. And that would add up to 21. So this has to be ocean also. We know one of these is 7. for which. Therefore, the sea has at least 7 ocean cells, so therefore these are all ocean. Well, we know we have a 2 by 2 area that's it has 3 ocean cells in it, so therefore it must include an island cell. So this is an island. And you can never have 4 unique digits on an island by itself. Therefore, this cannot be an island, it must be ocean. So we have 3 digits, which add up to, at most, which at least 6. So therefore, this can never be 5. So therefore, this is 2, which makes this 5, which makes this 1. This has to be 4. Therefore, this is 2, which means the other 3 digits must add up to 7. So therefore, this is 1 and 2 here. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair now. Where is the 3 in box 3? Cannot be any of these 3 cells because of the 1, 3 pair. Cannot be these 2 because these must add up to 7. Can't be here because of this 3. Therefore, it must be here. Therefore, this is a 3. This has to be 4, 5, 8, and 9. Therefore, this must be 7, 8, or 9. Because we need 4 and 5 can only be in these cells. This has to be 5, 6 with 7, 8, or 9. And those are the only possibilities. And this can't be 4 anymore. We have 3 cells here, which add up to. We have we have a 2 by 2 area here with 3 ocean cells. So the last remaining cell must be an island. So this is an island. If this were by itself, it would have to only be 1. So that's not allowed. In fact, it has to see at least 3 digits. If it sees 4, that's 4 unique digits, and that's not allowed. So this must be 3 then, which means it sees these 2, so these must be island cells, and this must be an ocean cell. This cannot connect because it doesn't have an island bridge. So therefore, this is an ocean cell. This could be 1, 4, or 2. Well, okay. It cannot extend any further. If it extended any further, it can only extend to another cell in the box, which makes 4 unique digits in the box, which is not allowed because that adds up to 10. Therefore, it must be these 2 then must be ocean cells, and therefore this must be an ocean cell because it's not connected by a bridge to another island there. Therefore, this must be specifically 3, 2, 4, or 3, 1, and 5. This can't be 3. This sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ocean cells, and that's fine so far. Okay, we know one of these 2 cells must be a 1 or 2, and this cell must be a 1 or 2. So we have 2 cells now, which must be 1 or 2. Therefore, the rest of the column in column 8 cannot contain 1 or 2, and it can't have a 3 anyway, so therefore this is 4 through 9. Okay. The remaining cells in row 4 have to be 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 7, 8, 9, and this is 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This can't be 5. This is 2 or 3. This sees at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cannot be a 7. Therefore, where is the 7 in row 1? It can only be here. This is 7, which means this can't be 7. If this sees 9, that would mean that this is an island, which this is an ocean, which means this would have to be an island. That's possible. If this sees 8, this would have to be an island, which is also possible. Okay. This has to be at least 3. Hmm. This cannot be 2, 3, or 5. It could be 1, 4, 6, 8. This, this is a lot. This is also cannot be 1 or 2, but that's a lot more. So this could be up to 7, because if it's 3 digits that it sees, then it can never be greater than 5. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Can this ever see ocean that way? No. So if it's an island, it sees, it could see 2. It cannot be 4, because then it would see essentially all of these. But it could see 4 islands here. So this is either, it's seeing 4 islands this way, because it cannot see any islands this way, right? If this is an, sorry, ocean, sorry. It sees 4 ocean this way. So if it sees, it can see 4 oceans this way, but it can't see any oceans this way, right? Because if it tries to see that as an ocean, then this would be at least, well, all 9 of these would be ocean, and therefore this would see 10 oceans, which is not. So either this is an island or it's an ocean seeing only this way. It could be 4, can't be 3. It could be 2, and it could actually be 1 as an ocean seeing it just itself. This is an island surrounding it. But that's not possible. Because if this were ocean, again, the island would have to surround it, and therefore this would be at minimum 4 and 5, which actually couldn't even be that. Because that would eliminate all possibilities for this set of 3 digits. Therefore, this would be at minimum 4 and 6, which is 10. And that can't be an island. So one of these 2 cells is an ocean. So this can't be 1 by itself as an ocean cell. So this has to be 2 or 4. If it's an island, it would be 2. So therefore, it would be 2 and 7. It could be an ocean as 2. That's fine also. Or it could be an ocean as 4. But this has to be 2 or 4. Can this island ever go this way? Yes, it could be like 3 that way. Well, okay. Hold up. If this were an island here, it could be 2 by itself. Yes, this could be 2. This could be 2, 7 as an island. That works. So, but this could be an island. That's possible. These are 2 oceans. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, one thing is we know this part of an island cannot be the same as this one, right? If this were essentially the same part of an island, it would have to connect that way, first of all. Well, yeah, it would have to connect that way. That's 4 digits requiring four unique digits trying to add up to 10 to 9, which is not possible because the minimum adds up to 10. So one of these has to be actually, one of these has to be a 9 by itself, and the other one has to be 2 in length, at least along here. Right? So one of these, again, it cannot be 4 islands together. So therefore, one must be an ocean. But if we buy both oceans here, then this would have to be, not necessarily. Okay, never mind. So this could be both oceans. Never mind. This could actually be both oceans here. Huh. And then this would be 9, and this would have to go that way. Which is possible. Okay. If this were 2, it would have to go like that or that. That works. Either way, interesting. So if this is 2 as an island, it would have to go either here or here, but then this could not be an island either way. Since this is ocean, oh, actually, right. So if this is 2 as an island, it has to go up. If it tried to go that way, actually, could it be 4 as an island? No, it cannot be 4 as an island because then that would be 4 unique digits adding up to 10 at least. So this could not be 4 as an island. It could be 2 as an island. It cannot be 1 as an island because then that would not add up to 9. And it can't be 3 because that has to be 3. So if it's 2 as an island, it has to go either that way or that way. Either way, this has to be ocean. Since there are 3 oceans here in this 2 by 2 area, that has to be the island. So if this is 2 as a 2 island, it would have to go this way. If this is 4 as an ocean, or if this is 2 as an ocean, it has to go this way. If it's 4 as an ocean, it has to go this way. So either way, this is always an island. So this is always an island. Because if it's 2 island, it has to go that way because it has to go here. So therefore, this sees only 8 ocean cells. Well, this is 8, this is 9, this is 8, this can't be 8. 4, 5, and 9, which eliminates 9 from the rest of the box because of the 4, 5, 9 triplets. This can't be 8. This can't be 8 here. This can't be 8. So, if this is 2 as an island, this has to be an ocean, right? Because this has to be island here. If this is 2 as an ocean, this has to be ocean because it's 2 ocean here. If it's 4 ocean, this is an ocean. So this is, no matter what, this is an ocean. Interesting. One of these 2 cells must be an island. Because of the 2 by 2 area. So say this was 2, it could be here and here. So then this would be 4, and this would be, it could be 1 and 6. That could be the case. It could be 2, 1, and 6, and that would be fine. Be 2, 7, that would be fine. One of these so both of these cannot be. That would mean 4 unique digits adding up to 10 at least, which is not, it does not make an island work. So one of these has to be ocean, which means the other one has to be an island then too. So one is ocean, one is island. So if this is 2 island, it sees those 3. It can see 4 ocean. Case this is 2. Yep. we know the 9 has to be one of these two, right? It could be two oceans here. Well, actually, that's not true. This could connect the ocean that way, right? And then this could go out this way. And this could go out that way. So this could actually be 9 here. This can't be 3. It could be. Can this ever be an island? I guess. It could be island, island, island here. And these two are islands. One of these possibilities here. This can't be 1 or 2. This has to be 3 through 9. I don't know what this is. How many ocean cells does this cell see? It sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at most 7, 8. So this can never be 9. It could be 6, 7, or 8. Oh, this can't be 1 or 5 because we already have a 1, 3, and 5 as a set 3 digits. This has to be 2 and 4 specifically. This can't be 2. This must be 1, which makes this 2. 4 can no longer be here. This can't be 7 either. Let's see. If this were 3, obviously it couldn't be just these 3. It would have to see if here. Or it could be a 4th one here. Well, this wouldn't be 3 or. Okay, so say this saw 3. If it saw 3, it would have to go those 3, right? This would be an island cell. It could not be 1, 2, or 3. It would have to be at least 4. And then the problem is it could not be 2 and 4 because we already have a set of 3, 2, 3, and 4. It could not extend this way. It couldn't extend this way because this can't be 1 or 2. It would have to be 3, 4, and 3 at minimum, which is already 10. If this is 3 and this is 4, it could not be 5 because then this would be 1, 5, obviously, and that we already have a set of 3, 1, 5. So it would have to be 3, 4, and I don't know how that adds up. It would be 1 and 1, which doesn't work because we have two ones in the same box. So this can never be 3. This has to be 2 then. So therefore, this only sees 2. So this is an ocean. Now this can no longer be 2. This can't be 2. So this must see 4, which means it must see specifically 4 oceans. So therefore, we don't know about this then. This can't be 4. It could go up here. So it could be 2, 1, 6, or 2, 3, 4. Or it could be just 2 and 7 here. This can't be 4 anymore. 2 is one of these two cells. This could be 9 by itself. Well, it could be 2 here and then 2 here and then this is 9. So. This could be 1, 2, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of possibilities. Oh, this can't be. Yeah, it could be any of those. What could this see? Can this ever see 9? Maybe. The ocean and sees 9 specifically. Okay. Hmm. We have an island here. So either this is an island, that would be part of it, or these two are islands, and then this is separate island. These two are separate islands. Obviously, these two are separate islands. These two are separate. So this is one island. We have 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. I mean, no, it cannot connect all the way here. Can it connect? No, it can't connect all the way there. So this is a separate one island, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 separate islands. Um, you could have 1, 2 with 1, 2, and 3. But where would that be? Is the question. Can you ever have 5? This obviously can't be 5. Okay, this is at most 3. So it's either 2 or it's 3. Which one? Because it can never be 4 because it sees 4. It would sees 4 unique uh, digits, which adds up to 10 at minimum. Say this was an island, then it would have to connect to this island, right? And the problem is it would have to see another island. So this would have to be 3 at least. This would have to be at least 4. So if this were an island, it has to connect this way. This must see at least 3 and could see 4. The problem is, could it be, okay, so 1, 3. So this could never be 1. If this sees this way, that wouldn't work. Because then this would be, at minimum, 3, 4, and 5, which adds up to 12. It cannot be that way. So this is at minimum 3 and 4. So then this could be 3, 4. This would be 1. And this would be 1. That is possible. So that actually does work as a possibility right here. 1, 3, 3, and 4, and then this is 1. That works fine. So we don't know whether this is ocean or whether this is island. Oh, that doesn't work. So say we try. Okay, so say this was island. Again, you can't have 3 this way. It can only go 3 this way, and then this would be then 3, 4, 1, and 1, which means it would not have. It would have to have islands surrounding it because there's no bridges. But this is a 2x2 area, which is all ocean, which is not allowed. Therefore, this cannot be an island. It must be ocean. Okay. Uh, hmm. So this could stop here, or it could continue on to here. This cannot go 4, but it could go down up 3 here and 1 down. Hmm. This cannot be 216. It could be 2. It cannot be 234 either. Can this ever go out? Right? I guess it could be 214, but then that would be 2. And that's not possible. Yeah, how does this work? It can't be 216 because of the 6. Can't be 234 because we already have a 234 here. Then if we try to extend this way, this has to be at least 3. And this can't be 1313 because that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. And then it could not extend further because then obviously that would be greater than 9. You can't extend this way because that would be 4 unique digits, would be greater than 9. So the 3's don't work. And if you extend this way, that doesn't work either because it would be 1313, which would eliminate all possibilities here. Therefore, this must be specifically only 2. So this is 2 and 7. This is not an island cell because there's no bridge connecting it. Therefore, we have 3 ocean cells in a 2x2 area. And this is 3 ocean cells in a 2x2 area. Therefore, this must be an island. This must be part of an island. And since there's no bridge here, this must be part of the same island. So this is 3 cells adding up to 9. And it has to be just those 3 because you can't extend it further because then that would be 4 unique digits on an island, which would mean that it adds up to at least 10. Now we've already got 1, 3, 5 and 2, 3, 4. This has to be 1, 2, and 6 because that's the only remaining 3 set of 3 unique digits adding up to 9. This can't be 2, so one of these is 2. This can't be 6. This sees at least 4 cells now. This cannot be, this is either, can't be 3. You can see 4, or it can see 6. Those are the possibilities. And it cannot see 6 because we have a 1, 2, 6 triplet in box 7. Therefore, this sees only 4. Therefore, this has to be an island cell, which means this is connected. So this is an island cell. This can no longer be 9, 8, or 7. Can't even be 6. Can it be 4? Probably not. This is at least 4 cells, but it cannot go 5 cells that way because then this would be 4 unique cells that it sees, add up to 10. This cannot be 3 if it extends this way. Actually, it can't even go that way because then you can't have this as one big island. It's just too large. And you would need a bridge connecting it. So therefore, this is ocean. Okay. So what does this add up to? If this were a 2, this would have to be 1, 3, 4, and 1. But we already have a 1, 3, 4, and 1. Therefore, this cannot be 2 then. It can't be 1, 3, 4, and 1. It cannot be 1, 2, 4, and 2. And those are the only possibilities if this were 1 or 2. What about if this were 3? This could be 1, 2, and 3, and that has to be what it is. Because that's the only possibility. This can't be 4, obviously. It can't be 5 or 6. It can't be 7. So this has to be 3, which makes this 1, which makes this 3. And this has to be 1, 2, and 3. This can't be 1 or 3, so this is 2, which makes this 4. This is a 1, and this is a 3. This then has to be 2. This can't be 1. This is a 6. This can't be 6. Neither of these can be 6s now. So this is the unique island there. This can't be 8. This can't be 3. Let's see. This could be, what could this be? It could be 1, no 2, no 3. It could be 4, 5, no 6, 7, 8, it could be 9. Okay. And this is 4. This we don't know. One of these at least is an island. We don't know what they are. One of these two has to be. Oh. Well, one of these has to be island, but one of them also has to be. Sorry, one of them has to be ocean. Because the ocean must be contiguous. But then one of them also has to be an island because otherwise we would have a 2x2 area. That's all ocean. So one of these is. Okay. So it's similar to here. If this is 2 unique digits, it has to be 1 and 8. Right? Otherwise, this is a 9. If it's right, because this can't be 2 and 7 because the 7 is not allowed here. It can't be 3 and 6 because that can't be 3. It can't be 4 and 5. So therefore, this is either 9 by itself as an island, or it's 2 digits, can never be 3, and therefore it'd be 1 and 8. So this is 9, or this is 1. Either way, this cannot be a 2. So this can't be 2, which forces this to be a 2. Because where else can it be in column 9? Therefore, this can't be 2. This is 1. This is 2. This is either 1 or 9. Which these must be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. 5 and 9. This is 5 and 9. This can't be 5 or 6. This can't be 7. This can't. This is 5. This is 5 or not 5 through 9 because we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 already in the row. Let's see. So either this is by itself, in which case it's a 9, or it must be 4 and 5 specifically, and this would have to be the 4. So this is 4 or 9. This one we don't know. It cannot be both 3 this way. It could be 2 this way, or 2 this way, or just 1 by itself. We have all the 2s. The 3 can only be here in box 7. Because these are eliminated, this is eliminated, therefore this is a 3. We have 8 3s now, right? It's 3 in the corner, we celebrate. We have, no, we don't have 8 3s. But this can't be 3, this can't be 3, this can't be 3, therefore this must be 3. And where's the last remaining 3? It has to be here. If this were an island with next to that one, it would have to be 3 and 6 specifically. It could not be 3, 1, 5. That wouldn't work because these would both be 9s anyways, but then we already have a 3, 1, 5 here. So this cannot be part of an island. This has to be ocean. Which means this can't be ocean. This has to be island, which makes this 1 and 8. So this can't be 1. Either this is a 9, or this is 4, 5. And this would have to be 4, and that would be 5. So now we have a 4, 9, 4, 9 pair. And we also can't have an 8. We have a 4, 9, 4, 9 pair in column 6, which eliminates 4 and 9 from the rest of the column. This can't be 4 or 9. This can't be 4. So this has to be 5, 6, or 7. We know one of them has to be, where is the 1 in column 6? This has to be 1. This is 5, 6, 8, or 9, but 8 can't be here, 8 can't be here. Where is the 7 in box 9? It has to be here. So 7. This can't be 7. Where is the 7 in box 7? Can't be here, can't be here, can't be any of these digits, therefore this is 7. This has to be 5, 8, or 9. Because those are the only ones left. And this can't be 5, therefore this must be the 5. These can't be 5 anymore. So we have a 6, 9, 6, 9 pair here, which it eliminates 6 and 9 from the rest of the row, and box 9. Therefore, this is 8, this is 9. This can't be 6 or 9, so this is 5, which makes this 6. Since this is 6, these two cannot add up to 9. Therefore, this is not an island, so this is ocean, which makes this not ocean, so this has to be an island. Which makes this 5, 4, and this has to be 9. This can't be 5, 6, or 9, so it makes that 8. This can't be 6, so this is 7. This sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells. So this is 8. It's a cell. Now this can't be 7 or 8. This can't be 7 or 8. We have a 4, 9, 4, 9 pair in row 4. So that eliminates 4, 9 from the rest of the row. We also can't have a 7, so therefore this is 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 5. This can't be 9, so therefore this is 4. This can't be 4 or 5, so it must be 9. This can't be 4 or 9, so this is 5. This can't be 7, so this is 8, which makes that 7. Now we're just doing Sudoku. This has to be 4 or 5, but this can't be 4, so this is 5. This is 4. Where are the 1s? Place for 1, since we have 8 1s already in place, so that's a 1. All 9 1s now. We have all 9 2s, I believe. I think we should have all 9 3s. Yep. We have all 9 4s. No. This can't be 4, so this is 9, which makes that. Ooh, that's not a 4. This is a 4. What about 5s? Well, this 5 eliminates that. That 5 eliminates those, so therefore this must be a 5, which means this can't be 5, which makes that a 9, which makes that 6, which makes that 5. This 6 means this can't be 6, so this is 9, this is 6, and now we just do Sudoku. This has to be 7, this has to be 9. We have left here, this is 6 and 8, but this can't be 8, so this is 6, this is 8. This is 8 left here, which leaves a 9 here. This has to be 7, and this has to be 6. And that's the solution. Yeah. Pretty cool, actually. You use all the rule sets to well and to constrain everything. It's very cool, very cool. I love coloring puzzles though, so that's why this fits right down my alley. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the solve too. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.